You remember the Madras High Court pulled up the Tamil Nadu police for not taking action against Udhayanidhi Stalin, the DMK leader, for the comments that he'd originally made at a conference a few weeks ago. You remember he had said that the Sanatana dharma needs to be eradicated. It's a statement that the DMK leader himself has stood by in the weeks since. But the High Court pulling up police, take a look at what Stalin had to say.
The Madras High Court has made its remarks on Sanatana dharma.
Yeah, we face it legally. Whatever it is, we'll face it legally. I have not said anything wrong. I have spoken against caste discrimination. I have not spoken about any religion or caste. I have spoken about caste discrimination. So we'll face it legally. Thank you.
Alright, as you can see over there, Udhayanidhi Stalin repeating a line and a thought point that we've seen before too, that the DMK will very much continue to stick to their guns. You'll remember that the leader had in the past too said that his comments were very, very, very similar to the central pillars of the DMK party. Essentially, he'd said that calling out Sanatan Dharma for its practices, particularly those practices that according to him were oppressive to lower castes, was a very central part of the DMK's philosophy over the last few decades. You remember this is a comment that the leader first made weeks ago, and in the aftermath of him making this comment, you'd in fact seen contradicting comments come in from other INDIA alliance leaders. The BJP had used that as an opportunity to point out cracks within the INDIA alliance. But it's important to point out that in the weeks after that comment was made, we saw no backtracking at all from the DMK leader or his father, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. They very much stuck to their guns and said that this comment was along the lines of the party's philosophy. Now, I do want to point out to you that the other part of this comment is that Udhayanidhi Stalin has also said that the party will match this comment in court. Rather, they'll see the future of this legally. I'll face it legally is what Udhayanidhi Stalin has said. What that will actually mean, of course, remains to be seen. But it's important to point out the High Court in this judgment, this is a judgment that came out a few hours ago, earlier today at about 11 a.m. At that point, the High Court was commenting on a different petitioner who'd asked to hold a very similar conclave to the conclave at which Stalin had made these first comments. Now, when he put that petition forth, the High Court dismissed it. And in that dismissal, they in fact pulled up the Tamil Nadu police and said that they should have taken more action against Stalin for his comments. That's the timeline of events as it's played out. My colleague Purnima, who actually is conducting that interview in the video with Udhayanidhi Stalin, she's with us right now to tell us more. Purnima, can you tell our audiences, Stalin has said, we will take it up legally. What is he saying? What is the path forward, perhaps, that the DMK will be pursuing now?
Well, in fact, there have been a lot of petitions that have been filed with regards to Udhayanidhi Stalin statement made on the 2nd of September at a conference titled Eradicating Sanatana Dharma. So one of the petitions was, of course, dismissed by the Madras High Court. But the observation that the Madras High Court made before dismissing the petition was that the police failed to take action against ministers, including Udhayanidhi Stalin and Shekhar Babu, who is the Hindu Charitable Endowment Minister, because of which there have been petitions requesting the courts to give permission to conduct anti-Sanatana Dharma, like anti-Dravidian ideology conference, and that says that in fact the Madras High Court says is because of police inaction against ministers who participated in the event and created sort of communal hatred, and that's why such petitions are now being submitted before the court. There have been petitions against Udhayanidhi Stalin's statement. This, of course, was one of the petitions filed, and the Madras High Court has in fact questioned the Tamil Nadu police in action. The Tamil Nadu police had given permission for the conference to be conducted in the first place. So why allow conferences that are against any particular ideology and create hatred? That's the word that came in from the Madras High Court before they dismissed this petition. Udhayanidhi Stalin says that whatever cases are pending against him, he and the party will face it legally, but sticks to his stance that he only said that he and his party have opposed principles of Sanatana Dharma, not now, but for centuries. That's the word that's coming in from Udhayanidhi Stalin and senior leaders of the DMK who completely back Udhayanidhi Stalin on this.
Purnima, can I ask you to stay with us? We'll play out that comment from Stalin. This is his first formal reaction to what the Madras High Court had to say. We'll play it out, then we'll come back to you for more questions.
Yeah, we face it legally. Whatever it is, we'll face it legally. I have not said anything wrong. I have spoken against caste discrimination. I have not spoken about any religion or caste. I have spoken about caste discrimination, so we'll face it legally. Thank you.
Okay, Narayan Tirupati from the BJP is with us. Sir, we actually spoke to you earlier today when the Madras High Court had actually made this pronouncement in which they'd pulled up the Tamil Nadu police for standing by, essentially. This is the language they'd used when Udhayanidhi Stalin made that statement. Now we have Stalin's first reaction. He is sticking to his guns, like we've seen him stick to his guns in the past. After that initial statement, the DMK leader very much stood by his statement. Now too, he's doing exactly that. He's also saying the DMK will pursue legal options. What does the BJP make of it, sir?
What is the legal option? He has to face the court. A lot of cases are happening there. So he should, and he will face the court. He will face the heat of the court. And whatever the court has said, I think Mr. Udhayanidhi Stalin as a minister he has to follow. Otherwise, for the oath he has taken as a minister, he is unfit to be a minister. So I think Mr. Stalin, the chief minister, has to take a call now immediately on to whether to continue with Udhayanidhi Stalin or not. He should apologize, or I think he should resign. Or Mr. Stalin should dismiss him. That's it.
So Stalin himself, though, he seems unfazed. I mean, not just what he said, even his body language. He seems very unfazed by what the Madras High Court has said. What do you make of that, sir?
No, he says as if he doesn't know what the court has said. But the court has been very, very clear to the police that the police has relinquished from their duties. So definitely the Tamil Nadu police has to take immediate action, because the police, a matter of who is there in the power, should try to respect the court, and they have to take action against Udhayanidhi Stalin. If they don't, definitely they will also feel the hit from the court.
Sir, thank you for joining us. Thank you for bringing us your perspective on this. Let's hear more from the BJP on this story. Let's take a look. My colleague Anand sat down with Annamalai, a leader, key leader for the state. Take a look.
The 2024 narrative is that RSS BJP is representing Sanatana, and Sanatana needs to be eradicated, and it can be eradicated only when this RSS BJP brand of politics is eradicated out of Tamil Nadu.
I'm very happy that DMK is getting into Sanatana Dharma for the 2024. Now, when they got into that conversation for 2024, when I challenged the DMK, come, let us fight the election on Sanatana Dharma. Immediately they saw the people's support. It has become a talking point in the tea shops, villages. Till now, Sanatana Dharma in Tamil Nadu was portrayed as a Brahmin priestly class, North Indian. Then they always said Sanatana Dharma is different from Hindu Dharma. That is how Tamil Nadu politicians over a long time have spoken. Now, social media, everybody follows everybody, everybody reads everything. Now clearly they know what is Sanatana Dharma, eternal Dharma, timeless Dharma, Hindu Dharma, same. When people got only the small shift, immediately Udhayanidhi Stalin said, oh, 2025, I don't want to talk about Sanatana Dharma, let us talk for 2026. That itself showed they want to go one step back foot on Sanatana Dharma. DMK till now is struggling to find a narrative. Is it going to be NEET? Is it going to be Sanatana Dharma? Is it going to be Delhi trying to plunder Tamil Nadu's resources? Or is it going to be our alliance will safeguard India's secular fabric? Whatever they are trying to say. People say, what is DMK trying to say for 2024? So that itself is a huge success, because DMK till now couldn't come with a single narrative. This election is all about this.
Okay, we're heading into a short break. On the other side, in just a few minutes, more of the country's top stories. This is The Nation at 5.